Hi everybody, Sala here. Today I'm going to show you how I made this page. This time a page, not a spread. For day 2 of Junk Journal July UK. The prompt is butterfly, and I used plenty of toes. They are from the same kit that I used yesterday in my bee themed page. It's from My Porch Prints. I will link it down below again. I just got the little ornate pieces that they had on the top and the bottom. I got those off to make them just plain tiles. And then off camera I made this tag. Thank you for joining me today. Now let's get to the process of making this. Please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and perhaps a kind comment. Definitely check out my channel if you're new here and if you like this kind of content. Now, let's get to this project. Here we go. So, butterfly. Why end with one when you can have three? I took the page out of the book again so that it would be easier for me to work with it. And yes, I need to crease the fold. There we go. I had pre-cut the piece that I wanted to be, or I wanted to use as the pocket. I wanted it to be a little bit smaller than the page. This way it kind of becomes a hidden pocket of sorts. It's not as obvious as it would be if there would be just a straight line. Then I started to struggle with the placement of everything, as you can see me doing here. It's funny, whenever I sort of like plan a page, I feel like things go well together and everything is where it should be, but then the end result might not look as good. But I don't know. I think I probably should have just layered them, like first put the top one down, then the second one, and then the third one, instead of putting the middle one on top. I think that would have looked better, but I'm trying so hard to remind myself it's a journal, it's a handmade item, it doesn't have to be perfect. That has become like my mantra in these few weeks or months. I'm trying to really get over my own way of aiming to perfect. Things don't have to be perfect. Everything doesn't have to match. The main reason why I'm doing this should and is the fact that I actually enjoy crafting. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. I think I ended up straightening the butterfly a little bit. After all, yep, that's what I did. So this is a really simple page compared to what I did with the bees. And I think through the challenge I'm going to alternate the simple pages and the little bit more detailed pages. I honestly think, as I glue things down, that I maybe did the most interesting thing in this video off camera, but I will show you the result later on and talk you through it. because I made a butterfly tag. As I'm gluing the pieces off, I could actually talk about it. You will see the tag itself in a minute. So I die cutted a butterfly out of craft cardstock. Then I just took some distress embossing glaze and I used that for the tips of the wings. I think, like, if you think salvaged patina color, it's turquoise. The end result is not what you think it would be, but because it's translucent and I used craft cardstock, it ended up being like olive green, which is really cool, and I think it matches the Hail Herbology kit that I'm using all through this journal here and there. It matches the colors on that really nicely. Like if you look at those bundles of herbs that are hanging on the top of my pocket here, it matches that color really nicely. So here I was just showing you the page that I turned into this tag, and there's the butterfly that I was talking about earlier, and I also added some dangly bits with some beaded charms that I've made and some vintage lace and attached it with a ball pin to an eyelet. Then I just decided to make a small lacy cluster on the bottom of the page. Just 3 elements, some lace, then the sewn piece of coffee dyed paper, and the word prompt for today. I love that lace. It's so thin, it glues like nobody's business. It's just great. There we go. And as you can see, the butterfly wingtip pointing out of the pocket on the tag, the color it's perfect, if I may say so myself. But yes, salvage patina on craft cardstock works, and it becomes olive green. I was also playing around putting on that second butterfly that I made, but I decided to leave it off. Maybe I'll use it on some other page later on, who knows. I saved it, for sure. Then just some light inking, and let's put the page back to the journal, and after that I was done with the page. Of course I have to put the tag back in, but that's it. So here's a final look, and with that I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye for now.